What's going on, everybody? Today we have something new today that we're doing. I decided to switch it up and steer away from gaming, not full time, but just for this one specific video. We are doing a hookah review today, and the brand that we are doing is VALE tobacco. It's a mint flavored, and long story short, the way I came across this, this specific brand of tobacco, or I don't know about the brand or the actual flavor, but apparently it hasn't been released yet. It's still like, I guess they're still testing it out and stuff. And so I came across a smoke shop and told them about my experience with smoking hookah, and been smoking for 3-4 years, or been working at a hookah lounge for 3-4 years. And been smoking for like 8-9, and I don't know, I got this tobacco and I've had it in my room for like a week or two now, and I haven't really touched it, but I've smelled it. And I guess today I just decided to make a review since it's lazy Sunday. And so I've had it in this for like a week now, and I mean, so from what I'm told, it's made with dark tobacco leaf from Cuba. So it's made from the Cuban tobacco leaf, and for the most part, so it's a mint-based flavor, and basically, if I had to analyze it specifically on its looks and smell, I mean, for the most part, it kind of smells like an FML by Pure Tobacco, sort of like an FML hybrid with like a cane mint. And for the most part, that's what it looks like. Kind of has like it's not too fine of a cut, but it's kind of like the green line of Tangiers, so it's a little bit more on the bigger side, as opposed to being like the yellow line of Tangiers that's a little more finer and smaller. And I mean, to be honest, smells really good. I'm a very big mint guy, and like I said, so it smells, it has like a cigar scent to it, but I mean, for the most part, it smells like a mixture of Tangiers cane mint and pure FML. So it kind of smells like a hybrid of that with like a hint of like a cigar-ish smell to it. It's kind of hard to explain, but I'm assuming it's based off of like Cuban cigars or whatever. Alright guys, so first things first, we're gonna go through my actual setup and what products I'm using specifically to pack my bowls, and the hookah I'm using, the hose I'm using, etc. And then we will get into the process of actually packing the head, and then tasting it out and see exactly how it tastes. And all right guys, so here is my setup. I basically have a B2 hookah made by B2, just the standard one, the gold edition. And from my review of this hookah is that it is by far, in my opinion, the best hookah I have ever owned in my life. It's made from a very strong type of metal. I honestly don't recall what kind of metal it's made from, but it's not aluminum, and I think it's steel if I'm not mistaken. And just look at the ridges and the edges and the attention to detail with the hookah and stuff, and it's phenomenal, you know. Also, it has a feature where you could make the hookah smaller or bigger based off how many of these you have. So you can remove this part right here, make it into a smaller hookah. You could take all of this off and just keep this part and the top piece. And I just got this base, this hookah base from my smoke shop to kind of match the scheme of gold and black. And the hose that I am using for my hookah is actually by, I think it's a Thunder hose, but it's like the version 2. So like it has the original hookah hose look to it with the convenience of being able to wash it. And I don't know, I just personally love hoses that are this big. Gives me like that old school classic touch to it. And I got pink because why not? Fuck it, you know? Excuse my language. But now we'll get into the actual head. So here we have the actual tobacco. All right, it's by VALE. That's the name of the company, VALE. And so there's an up close shot of it. And the actual charcoals that we are using are the Golden Desert coconut charcoals. It's personally my preference. I don't know, I just feel like it gives you the most possible realistic flavor to your hookah. And the only issue is they don't last as long, but I mean, I prefer taste over, you know, how long it lasts any day. And then for the actual bowl, I am using the Predator bowl. Made by Predator, I guess. Or Alpaca or something. Honestly, I don't even know the name of the brand. I just know it's called the Predator bowl. And it's by Alpaca actually. You can see the little, you know, alpaca right there. It's my top 3 bowls. Shout out to my homie at World Tobacco in North Hollywood. He's the one that hooks me up with all this stuff. Check them out. They're in the Valley in Los Angeles, California. On I think Victory and Whitset, if I'm not mistaken. Right before the 5 freeway, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, anyway, so that's the actual parts that I'm using. And then the foil that I got, the foil that I use is this extra heavy duty foil by Cocoa Earth. It's very strong, and you don't get any creases. And you know, to be honest, when it comes to hookah heads, you really gotta like have a really tight foil on top for it to actually come out good. And then we just got a little Fumari poker. All right, guys. So we are currently back again to pack this actual bowl. So, like I said, the actual tobacco is it's not the finest cut, but it's, you know, it's okay. It's decent. It's not bad. We're just gonna mix it over here just to get like a better tasting hookah. And what I specifically do is I just, you know, kind of throw it in there. Nothing too fancy with it. But I don't like to overpack my heads. I think it just like needs to fill it up and like leave like a little millimeter under the rim. But yeah, like I said, every tobacco is different, you know. Yeah, like I said, every tobacco is different and requires some different form of how you pack the actual head and such. So I still obviously yet have to figure out this one and see how I should pack the actual tobacco and stuff. If I should, you know, pack it in tight or leave it airy or not. But yeah, so take your foil and try to make it as tight as possible. See, now since this is the extra heavy duty oil, this one you can really tug on it. Remember, it's by the Cocoa Earth brand, if I'm not mistaken. Cocoa Earth, if you guys are interested. And yeah, you just try to make it as tight as possible. Take your little hole poker few holes in there. Like I said, I've had experience with hookah for most of my lifetime, so it pretty comes naturally to me. But just follow my step by step, and if you guys have any sort of questions, just leave a comment down in the comment section, and I'll follow it to my best capabilities. But yeah, now on to the actual smoking portion. Alright guys, so we currently just finished cooking the charcoals. Since it's a little bit, the Predator Bowl is a little bit more on the smaller side, I will start off the head with 3 charcoals and kind of just let it sit there to kind of cook it for like a minute or 2. And just to see how it kind of builds up the flavor, because I've never tried this flavor. And yeah, we'll just hang out for a quick like minute, maybe even 30 seconds, you know, just to see how exactly it hits. And that's a good little tip when it comes to packing these bowls, is especially with cane mint, I prefer to like let the charcoal sit on the head just to kind of let it marinate for a little bit before you actually are back with the review. And I ended up fixing my hose. I take some pretty big hits, so if you guys are tripping out over that, that's how I hit it. You know, when you work in a business, a hookah business, you have to start up the customer's hookah fast, so you gotta really like rip it, you know. But alright, first impressions. So for the most part, the vibe that I'm getting more than anything is pure FML. So it tastes like a pure FML to me. It kind of takes like a little bit longer to start. I mean, I had 3 pretty big coals covering the whole head, and it's been sitting there for like 3 minutes already. And I mean, it's not burned. It hasn't burnt. It's actually pretty smooth, but it's a little more on the stronger side for your average smoker. But all in all, I will tell you guys something. It does hit you in the head. Well, I'm ripping it, but for the most part, it tastes amazing. Like, I'm a very big mint fiend, and I'm very picky about my tobaccos. And I mean, for the most part, I strictly smoke cane mint. I don't ever smoke anything else. I would probably smoke this if I ran out of cane mint, but I don't think, like, I was told it's better than cane mint. It's not better than cane mint. If I had to give it a rating, I think cane mint would be my top, and then this would be after, and then pure FML. But I think this is better than FML, hands down. FML, I feel like, is more of a strength as opposed to being like an actual flavor. It's just strong, that's all it is. It has no flavor to it. So I think FML would be good if you're looking to mix it with something, maybe like orange or, you know, peach or something. But like, this is a good flavor that you can actually smoke by itself. It's not too strong, it's not overwhelming. It's pretty smooth, to be honest, for a mint. It's manageable. It's, you know, anyone could smoke it. Your average smoker will probably say it's strong, but like I said, I'm being kind of biased because I'm a mint smoker. Clouds wise, doesn't really make a lot of clouds. It makes good clouds, but all in all, out of 10, I would probably give it like an 8.5. It's a really good mint. It's really good. 8.5, 9. Cane mint being a 10 for me. I don't think anything's better than cane mint, but this is really good. It's really good. I don't know about the pricing or anything because I was actually given this for free because he wanted me to test it out and give him some feedback and such. it I mean, I don't know how it would be in the long run. See, I have the charcoals kind of centered a little bit. It's not really on the edge, and it's not burning, so it will most likely last for a good amount of time. I am kind of lightheaded though, only because I don't know, with cane mint I don't get lightheaded like this. With this I am getting kind of lightheaded, probably because it's a Cuban tobacco leaf, but then again it's also kind of stuffy in here, so that's probably what it is. But all in all, I give it an 8.5, 9 out of 10. I'll give it like a 8. I'll give it an 8.5. That's more of a reasonable rating. But yeah, like I said, cane mint first. This one is second. Then pure FML. Pure FML is too strong in my opinion. I can smoke it, but I don't prefer it. I think with pure FML you have to mix it. This is a good solo mint that you can just smoke if you're a mint fan. If you are a mint fan, you will love this. It's a very good flavor. And because I have it on my B2, it's even better. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys have any other questions regarding this tobacco, leave a comment down in the comment section. And I don't think they started selling it yet. I'm not too sure on that, but yeah, I'll keep you guys updated and let you guys know what feedback they give me, the smoke shop that I got it from. And hope you guys enjoyed this video. I decided to make this video for all you hookah addicts out there, you know, looking for a new mint to try. This one will probably be released pretty soon, and it's good. It's good. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and have a good day. Later.